Diggs and Cardi B argue outside in Maryland. Let's go. CHIMAOGE here. Thank you to all the returning viewers. All right, thank you very much. Thank you. For the new people, let me give you 4 new things to understand me. Forgive me, I'm in need of a tissue here. Give me 1 second. Give me a second. Anyway, for the new people, here are 4 new things to help you understand me. First, let me make sure my volume's all the way up. Yes, first, my government name is CHIMAOGE Ibe. Second, my astrological sun sign is Capricorn. Third, I currently live in Atlanta, Georgia. And fourth, my matrilineal village is Ebem, Ohafia. Check that out. Now, I see I have viewers. Thank you. Every view is a blessing. Please like, share, and subscribe. I also see a like. Thank you very much. Every like is a blessing. And I read comments at my discretion. I see one already. Thank you. Comments are also a blessing. Now, let me get into it. But before that, I just want to comment on the segment. I've called this one a breaking news segment. Breaking news is a subset of anger. It's just much more specific and basically it just follows what other people are doing in the moment more. I'll leave it at that. But you guys all have heard the term breaking news. I'm just hoping to both learn about and also teach people about its deeper meaning. Anyway, let me put up a short. But check out the 2 most recent shorts I put up before this live stream. Let me sit down. So this story is about the NFL player. He's currently out of contract, but because he was in contract like within the last few months and he's been doing it for like 9 or 10 years. See, based on his age, it's probably more like 7. But anyway, and 7 is the number on the screen right now in terms of viewers. Anyway, and we just passed the 4:44 minute. Let's make a wish. Let's all expand forever. Anyway, Stefon Diggs is an NFL player out of contract, but still, because of the amount of time he's been playing in the NFL and how recently he was in contract. Still call him an NFL player. Like, that's not controversial. But I'm just being specific there. So Stefon Diggs is an NFL player, and Cardi B is a musician. Again, I know most people call her a rapper. It's just genres are kind of sketchy, so I just call people musicians. It's not a diss on anybody. But anyway, they have a child together, and they'd been in a relationship previously, but they reportedly broke up. But more recently, they were seen together on Mother's Day because Mother's Day recently passed, and they had a cordial public interaction. At least there were pictures taken that looked cordial. But then after that, and I'm still trying to see it exactly on what day this happened, but I'm seeing the reports today. And as I report this, this is the late night or early morning on May 15th, whatever you want to call it. It's right now in Atlanta. It's 2:38 a.m. And again, it's the same time zone as in Maryland. Um, but based upon the sunlight in the video, that definitely didn't happen at night or early morning. But anyway, um, Cardi B and Stefon Diggs were arguing outside what was reported to be a coffee shop in Maryland. So it looked like some sort of heated argument. There was no audio on the argument, at least in the videos I saw, but they were arguing. Um, One report I saw, because I saw a couple reports here on YouTube, one report I saw said that Stefon Diggs was calm while Cardi B was not, but from the video I saw, they seemed to both be animated. So I don't know what that was, but I'm just noting that. But anyway, they were arguing. So this is the breaking news. Why is this notable? Let me give you 4 reasons. One, Stefon Diggs and Cardi B are both very famous, rich, and powerful individuals. And again, sometimes when looking at people who are called athletes and so-called entertainers, we don't like to use the word powerful, but again, those are powerful people. So, good or bad, they're powerful people. So anytime famous and powerful people do something is notable. Two, Stefon Diggs has been accused of, um, I guess, what I'll just call it IPV because it's not one thing, but he's been accused of IPV. Let me put up a short IPV, and just other related, I guess, acts of evil in the romantic space by multiple people. So there might be more, but the two I can remember are one, a lady who worked as his personal chef and said that he assaulted her, among other things. And then two, there's a man who alleged some sort of SA. Let me turn off my screen a bit and just move. Abu Mama Dio Kaka Abu Mama Dio Nuwa Abu Mama Dio Kaka Abu Mama Dio Nuwa Abu Mama Dio Ha He Ka. Anyway, just took a second there. So he's been accused of that. Three, Stefon Diggs recently was related to those accusations, put on trial, and I think he has another trial coming up for the second accusation. But anyway, he's recently been in court for that, and he'll be in court again, I think. I need to check and verify that. So that's another reason it's notable. And then four, another reason this is notable, I think this has to do more with Cardi B. Well, okay, no, let me articulate it like this. This is kind of both of them, but maybe more. I'll just say it. Stefon Diggs and Offset, who's Cardi B's other. I don't like using the term baby daddy because of the connotation, but English is limiting. The other Cardi B's ex-husband and the other father of her children, because Cardi B has 4 children, 3 with Offset, 1 with Stefon Diggs. Stefon Diggs and Offset recently, it was at least a month ago, something like that, got in a phone argument and threats were made. So, there was some drama there. So, anyway, it's just kind of a watch this space thing, and that's really what this is. So, that's kind of the bulk of what I got to say here for this breaking news segment. I put up an art piece about this to show the breaking news segment. That's what I'm going to do from now on here on NkwoOrie's art shop or digital product store. Check that out on Patreon. And I put up a segment of it as a short here as well. It has the same title as this live stream. Check it out. Check it out. And you can buy that art piece for just $10. So, yeah. But anyway, you can see it. It just is a digital art piece depiction of the argument. So you can check it out. So anyway, just watch this space. I'm going to be on here until at least the 20-minute mark, but I'm just going to vibe for the rest of this. Anyway, yeah. Because one thing I'm trying to do is get even better at judging how much energy it takes for me to say everything. So I kind of have to I guess, gauge how much energy to put into every second of the video. But yeah, anyway, thank you for joining me. Check out the art piece and check out my other stuff as well. Thank you. And like, share, and subscribe. I might share the screen again. I also just want to note the reports I saw just said this argument took place in Maryland, but they didn't specify exactly where in Maryland. So I'm going to look more into that anyway. That's the story. Yeah. Yeah, because a lot of times I think we forget that talking takes energy. So I'm taking that into account even more. So once I said something big, I'm trying to take more of a pause, but then still say stuff. Anyway, breaking news. Stefon Diggs and Cardi B argue in public in Maryland. Another way of saying that is Stefon Diggs and Cardi B argue outside of a coffee shop in Maryland. Yeah. Also watching some local news here as I give the breaking news here myself. Let's see. Looks like there was some sort of crash off the coast of Florida. I'm assuming it was a plane crash. I'm seeing a local news report about that as well. Might be something to look into. Anyway, let me just also add a prayer here. Two prayers. One, let me pray for the survivors and anyone affected by this crash I'm hearing about now. And two, let's pray for the situation I reported about. Kaburnam no goha, abrunim bim, all sa, sansoneba. Let's just pray for everyone affected by this situation involving Stefon Diggs and Cardi B. Right now, I see the number 30 on my screen. 30 is the number of the land. Just noting that. Anyway. Ooh, and then number 27, the number of purgation. Yeah, it's also the number of the love of life. Yeah, I've been seeing that one a lot. Yes. And then the number 5, the number of the goal. Yes. And then number 11, Utah, sweetness. Yeah, I've really been thinking about how to give breaking news over the last really year or so. Both how to label it and then which network to put it on. And then, of course, how to fit into my rhythm. So I think I got it now. Anyway. Really, my ancestors just told me that breaking news is another name for anger, but it's just a subset of anger. So there'll be a hand of God soon explaining this. Yeah, anyway. Check out the hand of God over on CHIMAOGE's comments. Abu Mamadiyo Hamadiyo Ha. Abu Mamadiyo Hakana Uwa. Abu Mamadiyo Hakike Kaka. Abu Mamadiyo Hanekeya. Abu Mamadiyo Hane Pedra. Abu Monishi Amadiyo Ha. Abu Monishi Nkishi Neba. Abu Mamadiyo Hamadiyo Ha. Abu Mamadiyo Hamadiyo Habas. Thank you, Hanger34RC. 34 is the number of passion. Hanger says, I also liked and subscribed. Thank you very much. I encourage everyone else to do the same as well if you have not already. 55. All right, I'm about to get out of here, but thank you very much once again for listening to me. Once again, this is a breaking news segment. Stefon Diggs and Cardi B argue outside in Maryland. Check it out, check it out. Check out other people's stories, check out my own story, and check out the art piece I put up about this. Check out the shorts I put up about this. One of them shows a segment of the art piece. You can buy the art piece about this for $10 on Patreon. Check out the NkwoOrie Patreon shop. Thank you very much. CHIMAOGE here again. CHIMAOGE Nke ROM out.